right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, Kahalaim La, Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem Rakakwadash. Your double honors to our apostles, elders at the Great Millstone. Peace and salutations. House of David, the elect, the nation of Israel, man. All right. And as the famous scene and the Wolf of Wall Street, as your boy Leo said, man, fuck that motherfucker. That's how Esau feels about your people, man. That's how Esau feels about everybody, man. All right. And he been taking a piss on you, all right, especially you tribes from the foundation of the world, damn near. All right. Basically from the beginning. But ever since he came out them caves and he got himself a little bit of power, the treacherous dealer has been dealing treacherously, and enough is enough. All right. So Esau, his MO is 2 middle fingers to the tribes, man. And kiss my ass. That's how he feels about you people, about your people, the elect of the Most High, the Israelites, especially the elect of the elect, which are the ones that woke up to the truth. So this is the book of, actually, yeah, okay. So yeah, this is the book of Habakkuk, the first chapter. Okay, Habakkuk, the first chapter, and the 12th verse. It says, "Art thou not from everlasting, O Lord, my power, my Holy One? We shall not die, O Lord. Thou hast ordained them for judgment." See, so-called white man's ordained in power for judgment. His scamming, wicked, evil ways. Lord allowed it to happen in order to judge us. So it says in Isaiah 21 and the first verse, right? It says, "The burden of the sea, as whirlwinds in the south pass by through, so it cometh from the desert, from a terrible land." See, this is a terrible land. America is a terrible land. Not the land itself, but the society. So the scriptures say, have what's that? Malachi 1 and 3. It says that's the border of wickedness, wherever Esau dwells. So Esau has taken over this place and has made it his headquarters for evil. America is the headquarters of evil on the earth. All right, so it says Habakkuk 1. Oh, no. Isaiah 21 and 2. It says, I'll jump back over there. It says, "A grievous vision is declared unto me. The treacherous dealeth treacherously, and the spoiler spoileth. It said, Go up, O Elam, besiege, O Media, all the sign thereof I have made to cease." All right, so the treacherous dealer is dealing treacherously, man. All right, so Habakkuk 1 and verse 12. It says, "O Lord, thou hast ordained them for judgment." So-called white man set up for judgment as the Assyrian. All right, but he's about to turn around and get judged, because he said, the Lord said he helped forward our affliction. All right. Okay, it says, "Almighty God, thou hast established them for correction. Thou art of pure eyes than to behold evil, and cannot look upon iniquity. Wherefore lookest thou upon them that deal treacherously, and holdest thy tongue when the wicked devoureth the man that is more righteous than he?" So who's the man that's more righteous than this white man? Us. Even in our captivity, we are more righteous than this devil. The scripture say the righteous more excellent than his neighbor, but the way of the wicked has seduced him. Okay, so it says, "Holdest thou thy tongue when the wicked, so-called white man, devoureth the man that is more righteous than he?" Okay, so this is the word for accomplice, right? This is associate in crime, all right, an associate, a confederate. See, the so-called white man is the head of evil, but you got all these nations conspiring against you, pursuant to Psalms 83. Now, I pull up the scene of the Wolf of Wall Street, because when you look at that scene, You had all the nations like that was working with Jordan Belfort. They were working with Leo. You had the Moabite that was there. You had the Small Hatter was there. You had the goddamn Polynesian. He was there. All the nations were there. And who was on the phone on the other end? Jake was on the phone. And on the in that epic scene, where they're cracking jokes on you and laughing, ha ha. Here goes the naive, person who's about to get scammed. Leo's up there talking to him. And he's up there finessing him just like the devil does. Oh yeah, you're gonna buy this blue chip Kodak stock, and blah blah blah. Why don't you put down 5? The dude says 8. Then he says 10. So the whole thing is, they're running scams. The whole movie, they're running scams, pyramid schemes. Which is the life of Jordan Belfort. But this is the MO of the so-called white man, to deal treacherously, man, to be the wicked, and he's sitting there having fun. He's sitting there laughing and joking, 2 middle fingers. As soon as the dude says yes, lock and deal, he's like, fuck you, that's the white man for you. That's the devil. Okay, that's the so-called white man. That's the devil. Everything he does is a scam, man. A pyramid scheme, a Ponzi scheme, a MLM, like the proverbial MLM, quote unquote, multi-level marketing. That's what this white man does, man. I remember working for this one company, Part America. That shit was a big ass fucking pyramid scheme. They tell you, okay, you're gonna recruit this one, you're gonna recruit that one. They hype you up and shit. Oh, you're gonna make millions of dollars and this and that and all this other bullshit. See, this whole thing is propped up as a house of cards. This whole white man society. You know what I mean? So yeah, when you look at the scene, man, okay, you had the goop behind them. You had the so-called Chinese Moabite that was there. You see what I'm saying? So it reminded me of 2nd Esdras, the 15th chapter. Okay, now the 46th verse, but this is G&T version. It's a little slightly different sauce, But it says in the regular King James, it says, "O thou Asia, thou wretch, thou hast been a partaker of the hope of Babylon." See, all these nations have taken a playbook out of the devil's, out of the devil's encyclopedia of wickedness. You see, that's why them people that organized the World Cup in Qatar, they killed a bunch of people making the stadiums just for show, just so they could, have an event for a month. The same thing's going on over there in Saudi Arabia. That's why the script says in Psalms, the 2nd chapter, man. Why did the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? Here it is that they didn't kill 21,000 people, man. Migrant workers from Bangladesh, this country, that country, all so they could be like the white man, all so they could try to emulate, try to be like a modern day pharaoh, leave behind their, their blueprint on, their imprint, I should say, on the world, leave behind some monument for themselves and shit like that, this neon line that the heathen are trying to build over there, the Saudi Arabians. See, they're all trying to compete with this damn devil. And how do they build these things? They got to go and get architects from America, from France, from Spain, all these Edomite, building techniques and shit like that. They got to go get, Ammon. They got to go get, people from England, architects from England and shit like that to help them build their little experiments that they do. You know what I'm saying? But the whole thing is that, see, it all stems from Esau, man. All this shit that these heathens do and all this wickedness is all coming from the treacherous dealer himself, pursuant to Isaiah 21:2. So it says, 2 Esdras 15:46 says, "You Asia are to be pitied. You are doomed." See, you devils are doomed. All you devils are doomed. All you nations are doomed, because you're working against the chosen people of the Most High, man. The Most High's apple of his eye. All right. No matter how much schemes and scams and shit you do, and lies and trickery and deceit, how many insurance scams, how many senators and shit you set up in your pocket so you could lie to people in California about the fires and shit like that. So you can see, here it is. I seen this story, not to get a little all over the place, like the apostle be saying. Is it, bro? But hey, it's all good. Here it is. In California, they had this. Many people suffered, but you had this set a 90-year-old couple. They had that house for 75 years, paying that insurance, and that them damn devils took the insurance as soon as because they knew all this shit is set up, man. They knew what was gonna happen, and they left them people out to hang to dry, out to hang, out to pasture. They left them people holding it bad. You know what I'm saying? So that's the devil's MO, man. Running schemes, arson, starting fires and shit, then acting like they don't know what the fuck happened. You see what I'm saying? But see, you gotta follow the money trail, the bloody money trail, and it's always gonna lead back to that serpent, all right? That goddamn devil, you know. So it says, "You are doomed. You have enjoyed the splendor and glory of Babylon." That's you damn you gooks, you know. You come over here to Wall Street, you live your little life. You're not original. You you don't dress like yourselves no more. You talk like this devil. You work with his Nasdaq, with his S&P 500. You ain't got your own little customs. You motherfuckers have become like the devil. You bleach your skin more and more so you can be like the devil, just like Jake does too. But Jake, we're under the curses. What's your excuse? What the fuck is your excuse? We've been beaten into submission. You devils got your own countries, you other nations. You got your so-called sovereignty, but what do you choose to do with it? You goddamn give your kingdom over to the beast. Scripture say that the nations gave their power 1 hour with the beast. They have received no kingdom as of yet, but they gave their kingdom over to the beast for 1 hour. So the thing is that, see, you heathens are pathetic. You're pathetic. That's why it says you're doomed. You have enjoyed the splendor and glory of Babylon. You have imitated her and dressed up your daughters to look like prostitutes to please and gratify your lover. Who? The so-called white man, the treacherous dealer, which deals treacherously. If you don't allow your Saudi Arabian women to be sluts and whores, we ain't gonna give you your little favorable deals that you've been experiencing. We're not gonna send the greatest of our architects to build up your cities. We're not gonna send humanitarian aid your way unless you let them little girls be sluts and whores. You see? You have dressed up your daughters to look like prostitutes to please and gratify your lovers. See, you niggas don't even have no more values, man. You other nations. See, back then, you used to be samurais and shit. You used to be real niggas. you used to be men of valor, man, men of conduct, man. Men of honor. Now you dudes didn't lay down for this serpent, man. Because you're all sold yourselves out. Because you're afraid of this devil dropping some nuke on you. But now you got the missiles too. But you still bending over for this devil to this day. So you're doomed. All you nations are doomed. You've been running scams just like this devil. All right. You've been running lies, deceit, trickery. All right. But you took the playbook from the white man. You took that playbook and you ran with it. So now it says, who have always lusted for you, because you have imitated that vile prostitute. So-called white man is a vile prostitute. That's what it says right here. You have imitated that vile prostitute in everything she had done or planned. The Most High has this to say: I will send disasters upon you. That's why you see nuclear plants burning down. That's why you had that Indonesian tsunami that killed 230,000 people some years ago. All right. But you're going to have more of that coming against you damn devils. You Indonesian dudes, you motherfuckers in Jakarta, all right. You motherfuckers in Vietnam, in Beijing, in Tokyo, in St. Petersburg and Moscow, all you heathens gonna suffer. See, the scriptures speak about the time of the heathen, man. Ezekiel the 30th chapter. The time of the he see all you heathen gonna get it, man. You little gooks, you know, you Australians down under, you know, you're all guilty of the blood of the saints, man. Because ain't one of you standing up and saying, hey, those are the people of God. And hey, man, you know, where's their humanitarian rights and all this other bullshit that you niggas talking about? You see, you ain't talking about nothing productive for our people. The scriptures speak about you being forgers of lies, man. Job 13 and 4. That's talking about all you goddamn heathens, man. Man, one of you is a friend, man. All right. It said Isaiah 57 chapter. And the 21st, actually, matter of fact, let me see. Let's start at the 15th verse. For thus saith the Holy One, the regular King James. All right. For thus saith the high and lofty one that inhabit eternity, whose name is holy. I dwell in a high and holy place with him also that is of a humble, contrite spirit. You heathens are not of a humble, contrite spirit. All right. That's only for the elect of Israel. To revive the spirit of the humble and to revive the heart of the contrite ones. I will not contend forever, neither will I be always wroth. I will not always be angry with my people. For the spirit shall fail before me and the souls which I have made. It says in Ezekiel 18 and 4, all souls are mine. All souls belong to me. You know? So it says, for the iniquity of his covetousness was I wroth, and I smote him, and I hid me, and was wroth, and went on forwardly in the way of his heart. He went on forwardly in the way of his heart. I have seen his ways, and I will heal him. That's his people. All right. That's why it says, rejoice not over her, over her, you know, because you devils have been rejoicing, man, you know, at the downfall of the Israelites, man. The Lord's true people. You've been rejoicing when you seen us being a proverb and a byword in the city, man. You know, you've been rejoicing. You did the Leo DiCaprio thing, man. Here you go, 2 middle fingers to you niggas. 2 middle fingers and kiss my ass and keep paying for insurance and keep paying for goddamn cable TV and keep paying for water that's an essential resource that's naturally produced by the earth. Keep paying for fucking air. Now you're gonna have to pay for air too. You're gonna pay for fucking housing, everything. Goddamn. Scripture say you shall go to your oppressor for the want of all things. You go anywhere on the earth and you got some goddamn gook over you, or you got some goddamn white man, you know, which they're all the heathen, man. They're all the fucking wicked, you know. So it says, I will heal him and I will lead him also and restore comforts unto him and to his mourners, to them that mourn in Zion. It says, I create the fruit of the lips. Peace be to him that is afar off and to him that is near, said the Lord. I will heal him. But the wicked are as the troubled sea, and when it cannot rest, whose waters cast up mire and dirt. There is no peace, said my God, to the wicked. So there's no peace to you devils. There's no peace treaties. There's no goddamn kumbaya. There's no goddamn forgiveness. All right. There's nothing for you except a foot right up your ass. That's the only thing that's left, man. Ain't no motherfucking making pacts with you. Ain't no goddamn, oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't give a good goddamn what happens to you goddamn sand niggas over there in in them wars. All right. Them what the devil did to you, that's what you goddamn deserve. All right. And you gonna get more punishment from the Most High, man. All right. And you devils gonna pay too, man. You devils all gonna pay, because all you niggas have been accomplices, spineless bastards, man, that have been using and abusing the Lord's chosen people, man. Abusing and abusing his creation, his land, man. Scriptures speak about in Romans the 8th chapter, man, the creation groaneth together, man. Even now, right about the 20th, 21st, 22nd verse, it says that even till this day, the creation groaneth and pain together, waiting for the manifestation of the sons of the God, man. That's what the creation is waiting on. See, that's why them animals be staring at you, man. Them animals be looking at you like, please release me up out of here, man. Please get me up out of here. Please, they be running from their owners, brother. I didn't seen this like ever since I was a kid, man. What the fuck? Why them animals are attacking me, man? Why are they coming after you? You know, like what the fuck? You know, it's all spiritual, man. Them animals know they're like, give me, you know, in the kingdom, we don't walk around with no leashes and shit like that. Scripture say the stones, the beasts of the field shall be in league with thee, man. You know, the animals gonna talk to you, man. Like that movie. Was it the little dog? He be playing basketball and shit. Was that Air Bud? You know, they gonna be talking to you like Air Bud, man. You know, in the kingdom, that's the type of power we gonna have. Spiritual power, man. All right, you heathen, you devils. All you do is eat the dog and hump it, man. Hump the dog. You know, cook it, eat it, and hump it. You know, see, we're gonna actually have tender mercies, all right, on them animals. Scripture say the tender mercies of the wicked are cruel. All right, you in that spirit of meet the fuckers. You remember that? You remember the nigga came in and he put peanut butter on himself and he let the dog go to town. That's what you motherfuckers do, man. Being the serpents that you are, the little perverse that you are, man. All right. But I got this here. It says the atrocities. Oh, there's actually a few here. Matter of fact, I'm going to go through this first list here. It says United States atrocity crimes committed. Okay, it's a simple Wikipedia search. All right. All So it says throughout its history, the U.S. of A. has been accused of either directly committing or being complicit in violations of international criminal law, known as atrocity crimes, which includes acts of genocide, ethnic cleansing. That's what they did to the tribes, both within the modern borders of its territories and abroad, as well as war crimes and crimes against humanity. See, you devils, what you did was a crimes against the Most High, really. You know? Okay, the detailed list at the international level mainly includes killing the members of specific groups of people, which is one of the elements of the definition given by the UN, United Nations. All right. So, anyways, it says it has a list here. It says Native American genocide in the U.S. Okay, Trail of Tears. Right, and the nations were accomplices to this, all this shit. They seen this. It says that they rejoiced at the downfall. You know, they seen this, and they was happy to see this. It was entertainment for these devils, man. You know, entertainment for you. That's why it says in Psalms the 100, was that 33rd chapter? It says 130, I think it's 137. They that carried away captives required of us a song. You know, that's entertainment. You know, 137, yep. The third verse, for they that carried us away captive required of us a song, saying, and they that wasted us required of us mirth, saying, sing us one of the songs of Zion. How should we sing the Lord's song in a strange land? In a strange land. So, hey, we're singing this song, this the Lord's song because of his tender mercies. That says in Lamentations 5th chapter. So the Lord's mercy were not consumed. You know, so it says California genocide, which they was killing so-called Mexicans, you know, to take the land in California. Sullivan expedition, all right, against Gad. Trail of Tears, yep. Sand Creek Massacre, Bear River Massacre, Rogue River Wars, Snake War, Long Walk of the Navajo, Comanche Campaign. See, they got campaigns against you. From 1867 to 1875 was the so-called Comanche Campaign. Yavapai Wars, Wounded Knee Massacre, Dakota War, 1862. Okay, culture genocide in the U.S., black genocide in the U.S. See, all this, the tribes have always been the victims. All right, like this goddamn devil came up there talking about the other day, talking about you always victims. You're always victims. You're the victims, ain't you? You're always playing the victim. You know, that damn serpent woman came there talking about, yeah. Well, you're always the victim. You always play. See, it says they hold themselves not guilty, man. See, this is why the Lord got to intervene, man. Because these international courts and all this bullshit's all controlled by Esau, man. You don't get no fucking justice from them. You know, they hold themselves not guilty. They ain't got no accountability. That's why it says in Habakkuk, the first chapter, it says that we are more righteous than they. You know, 13th verse, it says, wherefore lookest thou upon them that dealt treacherously, and holdest thy tongue when the wicked devoureth the man that is more righteous than he. All this that I just read, that's all him devouring you, man. You know, and that's just a couple things there. You know, just a couple things there. You know, but how many times Jake then got the short end of the stick, you know, from the serpent, you know, FEMA, you know, the Katrina, this, that, you know, all these different situations where Jake then got the short end of the stick. You're being scammed in school. Now they're taking away your affirmative action. You know, all them, look at them niggas. They're getting too educated. We got to do something about this. DIE programs, man. No. Fuck that. No, that's too much. No. Here it is. We got to go back to the Nazi way. We got to go back to that's why they got Elon up there doing all this shit. We got to go back to the original white man way. We got to make America great again. We got to put robots in this bitch, and we got to put micro hips on everybody. And we got to do away with all this Bible shit. But fuck that, man. No Bible stuff. No goddamn family nucleus. No. Everybody's gonna work, and everybody's gonna own nothing and be happy. Everybody's gonna either they're gonna succumb to the beast, or they can't be part of this new America we're building, this new world we're building, this new world order that we're implanting, man. Everybody's gonna be a cyborg, you know, some type of fucking carpet muncher. You know, ain't no more you know, wholesome family shit. Ain't none of that shit no more, man. You know, ain't none of that no more. Now they lulling you to sleep with Captain America and the Winter Soldier, whatever the fuck they call that bullshit ass movie that Anthony Mackie sell it out ass was in. You know, and anytime I see a nigga like Anthony Mackie, I just look at failure. All right, that nigga is failure. All right, personified. You know. You know, Jacob, they're proud. Look at the Captain America's a black man. That's the fucking biggest insult to you ever heard, man. All right. The Lord said, woe to you that's clothed with strange apparel, man. That's some strange shit right there, man. All right. And he was fighting the Red Hook. I didn't watch that nonsense because the Marvel ain't put out a good movie since Endgame, man. The motherfuckers didn't put out a good movie since Endgame, man. That shit ended in Endgame. That was it. Endgame, Infinity War, Endgame. That was it. They should have ended it right there. See, that's the problem with you damn devils. You don't know when to end something because you are a greedy bastard. You don't know when to tell a good story, how to finish it. You see what I'm saying? How to make a good trilogy or whatever. Even the cinematic universe, you can't even do that, man. You can't do that no more because Jake was behind all that, man, behind all the movies that this devil put out. That's why now he's putting all these chick flicks and shit. Nobody gives a fuck about this. Nobody wants to see a masculine ass bitch go up there and whoop alien ass, you know, Madam Web and all this. Man, nobody wants to see that shit, man. Nobody wants to see this, devil. See, he got all this data and statistics and all this other shit, but he don't even look at the numbers, man. He don't care. All he wants to do is promote wickedness, evil, witchcraft, and scams and lies, and have these people all messed up. That's why these people gonna rebel against this devil. The scriptures say what? That they're gonna invade their princes, man. They're not gonna regard their they're not gonna regard their kings nor their princes, man. They're nobles. You know, the scriptures say the man shall have no pity upon his neighbor. Invading one that they're gonna come against their authorities too, and this devil gonna have to put a lot of them down. You know, let the pawns go first, like Magneto said. You know, let the pawns go first. You goyim, you're gonna come up against the government and do all this dumb shit. You know, which that's what you're gonna do, because the people are gonna get so pissed off, man. They're taking their jobs, they're taking their pensions, they're taking their goddamn retirements, they're taking their 401ks. They're taking all their livelihoods, everything a man worked for, man. All this time you've been believing in Social Security and all this shit, and these goddamn devils are fucking you. All right, that's what they're doing, man. They're hitting your ass up like Ice Cube said with no Vaseline, man. They're not even giving you no goddamn warning. They're just like, here you go, just stick it in, you know. That's how this devil deals, man. That's what Leo did in the movie. He was like, he did the little motion like he was messing with a girl, and boom. That's how you get the customer, man. That's how you finesse the customer. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. Look, we live in reality, man. We don't live in a fucking fantasy world. All right, we live in reality. This is what this devil does, man. He's a pervert. He does not give a goddamn about the people. He will destroy you and he'll kill you as long as, what did the Georgia Guidestone say? 500 million in perpetuity with nature, man, in perpetual balance with nature. That's what he said. But see, he's such a greedy bastard. The earth produces more than enough resources for everybody to have enough. But no, it's no. I gotta be the master. Like I remember that one show, The Strain on FX. That was a great goddamn show. The Strain on FX, man. And you had the master. He was like the one that was carrying the strain. Um, and his job was to bring evil on the earth. His new world order, you know what I'm saying? He was just destroying everything, and that he turned New York City into a playground for the zombies and the vampires and shit. That's what this devil gonna do. Not obviously not turn everybody into a damn blood sucking leech, but the whole point of him bringing darkness. That was like the whole show, which was a good show. And at the end, New York got nuked. At the end, it got hit with missiles. But anyways, it says Zechariah 11 and verse 4. It says, "Thus saith the Lord, my power feed the flock of the slaughter, whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty." I didn't do shit. We didn't do nothing. We didn't do nothing. That was a long time ago. You wasn't never in slavery. We're still in slavery to this day. The scriptures say you get your wage kept back by fraud. That's slavery right there. Scriptures tell you you're supposed to be getting paid at the end of the day. That's slavery. When they take taxes out your goddamn check, that's slavery, man. Ain't no goddamn devil supposed to be taking money out your hard-earned income, man. Your hard-earned income by the sweat of your brow, your ass out there working. If you don't pay this damn devil, the Internal Revenue Service will get your ass like Wesley Snipes, man. I Wesley snipe your ass before 35. That's what he said, right? Well, that's how they do it. That's how we keep you under the rat ring. Especially if the more money you make, the more problems. That's why the Lord told you, desire not to be rich, man. Because his meat is deceitful meat. Proverbs, the 23rd chapter, in the first verse on down, man. It says what? It says, "When thou sit with the ruler, consider diligently what's before thee, because what? His meat is deceitful meat, man. To put a knife to thy throat, all right? If you be a man given to appetite." What that mean? That means better to die than to take this devil's shit, man. It's better to scriptures tell you that it's better to live a beggar's life. Scriptures say better to die than to beg, right? It's better to die than to beg. A life is better. The life in the wilderness than a mean cottage than a rich state. Matter of fact, let's get it. Let's get it. I don't want to butcher it. I don't want to butcher it. You see, our people they want the crumbs off this devil's table, and they've been scammed so long that they don't give a shit, as if they gotta do whatever they gotta do to get it. But see, we have patience. We have something called patience, integrity, faith, in a greater reward. So we don't get scammed like the rest of people do into believing this goddamn dream that's quickly evaporating. This dream has the dream has faded, man. Ain't no more goddamn American dream. Ain't no more of that shit. Ain't no more middle class. Ain't no more of that bullshit. Look, it's either rich or poor. It's either you in this truth or you're not, man. It's either you with the Lord or you with this goddamn white man serpent. It is what it is. Either you're gonna serve two masters. It says Matthew 6:30. Either a man gonna serve the Most High or Mammon, man. You cannot serve two masters. All right. There's no in betweens. There ain't no look. It's a law. It's a line being drawn between the goats and the sheep. It tell you in Matthew 25th chapter that the angel's gonna separate between two. There's gonna be a division, a separation. Be a division, a separation. Cut the live. Oh, I don't know. I don't think so. It look like it's still good. Let me check. You say cut the live. Oh no, let me check. Let's see. Oh, it looks all right. Um, yeah, try to come back in and come back out, maybe. But yeah, so it says Iraq 29 and the 20th verse. It says, "Help thy neighbor according to thy power, and beware that thou thyself fall not into the same. The chief thing for life is water, which this devil is charging you for water that's polluted, bread that's polluted, clothing that's against the law of the Most High. The clothing in this society is not of one garment. It's not of one. Scripture tell you about mixing the fabrics. That fucking lowers your vibration. That lowers your That's going off. That's why you get skin rashes and all this kind of shit, man. You got to put on lotion every 5 minutes because your body's out of whack, man. You know, pH balance all messed up and all this shit. You know, because you got all this weird stuff on your body. You know, your what's it called? Your alkaline acidic level all messed up. You know, that's why you feel this way. You know, you're getting all these weird feelings and shit because you're wearing all these different fabrics, man. Plus, you're breathing in chemtrails. Then you gotta eat this defiled ass bread that's processed and shit. You know, the meat, you don't know where the hell it came from. The water, you don't know what kind of goddamn piss they put up in there. You know, you don't know. You don't know. But the Lord said we'll eat poison and live. You know, because it's of His mercy that we're still alive. Look, we should be long gone. All of us. All of us should be long gone. That's why you see these people. They be looking abnormal, man. You know, you be seeing them. They be tweaking and shit. They start shaking and shit. You know, because look, what they put in these medicines. You know, what plus the weed these niggas be smoking, it don't even be the normal weed no more. It don't look the drugs ain't even the normal no more, you know. Everything's synthetic, man. You know, the liquor, it ain't even right. No, nothing is right. The point is nothing is right under this devil. Everything's a lie. His FDA Food Drug Administration, that shit ain't worth a goddamn, you know. Yeah, that's right. That's right, brother. That's right. Okay, so it says Sirach 29 and the 21st verse. It says the chief thing for a life is water, bread, clothing, and a house to cover shame. Now you can't even get a house without taking a micro C hip, man. You over there thinking you didn't paid off your house and all this shit. And then he gonna say, hey, well, you gotta take this micro C hip, man. All right. You gotta put this micro C hip in your right hand, your forehead, your butt cheek, wherever it is, but you're gonna have to take this thing, man. Wherever you take this thing, you're gonna have to be part of this man's system. If you want to be part of this man's system, keep your benefits and your little nice government job and your goddamn pension and all this stuff. Hey, well, hey man, you better succumb to the beast. See, this is all about control. Everything is about control and greed and power, man. And when like the Wolf of Wall Street showed you, the motherfucker you can never have enough. The white man can never have enough, man. All right, he got the Duchess of Cambridge and shit, and he don't. That's not enough. He got to hire all kind of whores and hookers and midgets and all kind of shit, and shoot them in the catapult. That's what this devil does. That's a goddamn drug, man. That power. The greatest drug is the power, the control, man. The control he got over the people, especially over the tribes of Israel, man, which are the Lord's people, man. He look that you know what kind of flex that is, man. I got the most highest people under my foot, man. And he knows this. He knows that you the people. And he knows that while he got you under the wraps, man, you know, he could build up his kingdom, man. He could prop himself up. But see, the Lord say he's gonna pull that proverbial rug on his feet. Job, the 20th chapter and the 18th verse, man. You know? So, anyways, um, the 22nd verse. Sirach 29:22. Better is the life of a poor man in a mean cottage than a delicate fare in another man's house. This is a white man's house. This ain't your shit. This ain't your shit no more. You the alien now in here. All right. It's all about who makes the laws. I care not about, who got the original title to the land. Man, look. The white man don't give a damn about this. Oh, who was here first? It don't matter, man. It don't matter. Now I'm the captain now, like Captain Phillips, like Tom Hanks, like the pirate told Tom Hanks, man, I'm the captain now. What the fuck you gonna do about it? You ain't got no guns, you ain't got no weapons. See, this is why we gotta come back to the truth, man. Because the truth is the only shield, man. All right. The Most High and His Son are the only ones that can help us from this oppressor, man. From he that was stronger than us, man. All right. So here it is. You got this article here, which I'm gonna go back to Second Edges, the 15th chapter and GNT. But you got this here. And I should have finished reading Zechariah the 11th chapter, the 5th verse. It says, "Whose oppressors slay them and hold themselves not guilty, and they that sell them say, Blessed be the Lord, for I am rich, and their own shepherds pity them not." So you got your own boule sellout niggas that don't even pity you. They don't care as long as they got the favor of the devil. As long as they could be Samuel L. and Michael Jackson, and as long as they could be the stars and the celebrities, all the stars are open. You know, like Kendrick said, hey, well, allow as long as they could be SZA and LeBron James and all these niggas, they don't care. Their own pity shepherds pity them not. Them rich niggas, they know that your people are suffering. They can't do a damn thing to help you. They can't do nothing. They got their hands tied. That's why we don't look up to no goddamn celebrity. A celebrity ain't nothing but a coffin boy. That's all he is, a coward and a sellout, man. Scriptures tell you in Revelation 21 and 8, man. In the GNT, it says, "You cowards shall have your part in the lake of fire," man. That's what it says, you cowards, man. And that's you goddamn traitors. It says you traitors as well. All right. You that had your consolation here. That's why it says in Luke 6 and 24, man. All right. It speaks about a man having his consolation, you know. So yeah, okay. I had this article here pulled up. It says it's from 2021, actually. Quick search I was doing, and I just typed it in, and it popped up. You know, it says Mundo Obrero, workers of the world, workers and oppressed people of the world unite. It says International Tribunal finds the U.S. guilty of crimes against humanity. The International Tribunal of Human Rights Abuse against Black, Brown, Indigenous people was held in October the 23rd to the 25th at the Malcolm X and Dr. Betty Shabazz Memorial. Da, da, da. Okay, whatever. So it says the 2021 indictment is against the U.S. of A, represented by its president, Department of State, federal, state police. Da, da, da. Okay, so basically they're alleging, you know, that this devil has committed crimes against the tribes, right? But again, look, none of this shit can be solved by diplomacy or goddamn talking. Ain't no motherfucking talking. The only talking we're doing is the prophets of the Lord are the only ones that's talking. The scripture say 1 Peter 4 and 11. If any man shall speak, let him speak as the oracle of the Most High, as the mouthpiece of the Lord. Hosea 12 and 10. I multiplied similitude and visions by what the ministry of the prophets. See, the prophets are the one that's speaking out there on them highways and byways, out there in the streets. They say chief place of concourse, speaking of the end of the society. 2 Edges 6 and 9. Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follow it. That's what's being said, man. Not some fucking court document or some goddamn legal proceeding or some getting what's the word getting was it litigious? Was it getting when you go in litigation, man? When you deal with litigation, we're not dealing with litigation with this devil. Ain't no goddamn talking. Ain't no talking to this devil. There's no peace to the wicked. When you deal with court off proceedings, that's peace. We're not gonna deal with peace. The Lord's not coming with no fucking peace for you devils. There's no diplomacy. You made over 500 treaties with Jake, with the Gadites and Native American, and you never keep not one of them. You never kept not one treaty, man. You didn't keep not one agreement because you're the treacherous dealer that deals treacherously. Isaiah 24 and 16, real quick. And it says, from the uttermost part of the earth, we have heard songs. The truth. See, the truth came out the uttermost part of the earth. It didn't come from Bangladesh. The truth didn't come from Argentina. The truth didn't come from goddamn the Seychelles Islands. The truth came from New York City, from America, right here in Babylon, in the belly of the beast. This is where the truth sprung out of. See, the truth of the Israelites, it came out of America, man. Out of Abba, out of the 7, the 12, the you know what I'm saying, the apostles, the great millstone, brothers like ourselves. All right. The body of the prophets, man. Brothers like you know what I mean? That's where the truth sprang out of, man. It says, from the uttermost part of the earth, we have heard songs, even glory to the righteous. But I say, my leanness, woe unto me. The treacherous dealers have dealt treacherously. It didn't say just one treacherous dealer. It said the treacherous dealers as plural, as in plural, as in the white man, 2/3 of your people, the gook, the said nigga, the goddamn the red dotter, you know, the small hatter, all of them are treacherous dealers. Foragers of lies, physicians of no value. Job 13:4, man. Foragers of lies, helpers of the devil, helpers of this devil. All right, and we're the only ones against this devil. We're the only ones standing so stiffly against the workers of iniquity, as it says in Psalms, the 94th chapter. That's why the earth is going to be returned onto our hands, because we're the only ones speaking forth what's right, man, according to the law of the Lord. You know. Okay, so so it says the treacherous dealers have dealt treacherously. Yeah, the treacherous dealers have dealt very treacherously. Fear in the pit and the snare are upon me, O inhabitants of the earth. And it shall come to pass that he that fleeth from the noise of the fear shall fall into the pit. This devil's gonna fall into the pit which he did, man. All right. And he that cometh out of the midst of the pit shall be taken in the snare, for the windows on high are open. The windows on high are the missiles coming down here, man. The windows on high. The Lord's gonna pour out his indignation and say he's gonna bring down his hail upon the devil while he's eating, while he's filling up his belly, while he's getting ready to fulfill his dream, his wet dream, which is the New World Order. That's the devil's wet dream, man. It says the treacherous driller have dealt treacherously. The treacherous dealer have dealt treacherously. Yeah, the treacherous dealers have dealt very treacherously. So the windows are high are open, and the foundation of the earth do shake. That's the Sarmat 28 missile making that thing shake. You know, that's the Hwasong 15. You know, that's all these missiles, man, coming down. The Brimstone missile from the UK. You know, so on and so forth. So okay. So going back to second the 15th chapter, you know, and the 48th verse, the GNT, it says, because you have imitated that vile prostitute, the whore, America, and everything she done or planned, that's the whole world. They're under that vibration. But the gook, you can see the gook trying to be just like Esau, man. He think he's next up. He think he's the next guy. You know, he's up there next in line. And when these devils go down, yeah, maybe me and the Russians will fight it out. You know, maybe we'll fight it out with the European Union and see who's left standing. You know, and then them niggas would just take them in slavery. You know, that's their thought. That's why it says the heathen rage and imagine the vain thing. How they raging? They fighting amongst each other, bitching and moaning and shit, talking about, hey, but that's good for us. You know, the enemy is my friend. The bear, the Russian, he's the enemy. He's the enemy. He ain't no goddamn friend. But for now, he's an ally in the conquest. It says Ezekiel the 38th chapter. When you read right about the 16th verse, it says, "Thou shalt be a cloud to the land of Israel, man, a guard." All right. So hey, in other words, this goddamn devil, this Russian, you know, Putin and with all them Kremlin dudes, you know, hey, they're allies for the time being. You know, eventually their asses will be under our feet. But for now, hey, well, hey, help out. You know, the mission to take down this America. Go ahead and do your thing. You know, the bear. So it says, the 49th verse, I will send distress upon you. I'll make you a widow and send poverty, famine, war, epidemics to destroy your homes and ruin you and bring you death. Yeah, epidemics. What happened in Wuhan? That was an epidemic. Wuhan, man. You know? Okay, so it says the 50th verse, the power of which you boast will wither like a flower when the burning heat is upon you. Yeah, the power of which you boast. What are they boasting about? I got swing this city, that city. Look, every time you see a video about people in China, they're over there gawking and gooking about, oh my God, I never seen such a thing. Oh, look at their city, so clean. over there, they got this goddamn tracking system where they watching everything you do, but people want to go over there. I don't want to go over there. I don't want to go. I don't want to be here. I don't want to go over there. I don't want to go. I was just going to go back to my land. I want to live with my Lord and and sovereignty, man. You know, and have slaves and have eternal life. You know, I don't want to be in fucking Chengdong, wherever the hell city them gooks are at, man. I don't want to be in Shanghai or the Forbidden City or this or that. I want to go to fucking Qingji, whatever the hell they call it. You know, I don't want to go there. I don't want to visit. I don't want to go to Tokyo. I don't want to go to goddamn whatever place these devils are building, man. You know, because all in vain, and it's all there. See, it's all about ownership. See, one thing this devil understood, it was ownership, owning shit. You know, being the landlord. Hey, like Kwame said, I'm the landlord. I'm the landlord. Yeah. Yesterday I was watching the video. He was cursing out this peckerwood. You know, he was getting on this peckerwood, man. He was like, he was getting on his peckerwood. He said, I'm the landlord. I'm the landlord. You know, when you're the landlord, you make the goddamn rules, you know. So we're not the landlords, man, but we will be. Eventually, we will be the landlords, you know. So it says the power of which you boast will wither like a flower when the burning heat is upon you, when the missiles are upon you. See, the missiles gonna hit you, you Chinese too, man. You know. It says you will be a wretch, a weak woman, so bruised, beaten, and wounded that you will no longer attract your wealthy lovers. Nope, you can't make no more money. Like the Wolf of Wall Street. You see, you can't make no more money. I would not punish you so severely, says the Lord, if you had not murdered my chosen people. I wouldn't have punished you so severely if you had not murdered my chosen people. But you took great delight in striking them, and when you were drunk, you boasted about killing them. It says, paint your face, for you will be paid back for your work as a prostitute, as a hoe, and you will get what you have earned. I will pay you back, says the Lord, for you have done to my chosen people and I will bring distress upon you. See what happens with a thief and a robber in this society is they get a pat on the back, they get a slap on the wrist, and they get community prison. Them niggas go to the country club. Jordan Belfort, this damn Wall for Wall Street, this other guy, Ponzi scheme, Bernie Madoff. This nigga, them. You think they're doing hardcore bondage in prison, getting raped by some nigga? No, they're in prison. I mean, they're in like a big ass chateau type prison where they're outside most of the time just chilling. You know, if they even go to prison, they might be in their house and house arrest in that big ass mansion where they could just do whatever they want. You know, it's all for shits and giggles. But let you be O.J. Simpson, and your ass got to go to prison 12 times. You got to get chased. You got to get dragged through the mud. You know, all right, for doing something lawful. You know, which is the man put down that woman that his woman with the ex or whatever the fuck was going on. That's lawful. The scripture tell you that you find your woman some nigga and you put her at their ass to death. That's the scriptures. All right, but let you steal people's pensions and let you steal, you know, they call that white collar crime. They call that, you know, a slap on the wrist. You get house arrest, you know. So this devil incentivizes scamming. He promotes that shit. You got this dude on the internet called what the dude the little gremlin Dev, some scammer, Dev something, Dev swiper Dev. I forget what the hell the dude's name. He runs around with credit cards doing all kind of scamming and shit. This nigga should have been under the jail. Why is this dude not under the jail? Where Bandman Kevo, this other fat little gook, he look this fat no neck dude, all right, Bandman Kevo, you know, this man should have been in prison, under the jail, been stealing, robbing on the internet, doing all kind of shit. No problem. Jay Morrison, another scammer. You ever heard of Jay Morrison, the real estate tycoon? You know, Ty Lopez, another one of them clowns. So you got so many internet scammer gurus. You know what I'm saying? That hey, Esau's like, hey man, go along, just do whatever you want to do. That's how demonic this devil is. There's no consequences for real crime in this place, man. You know, there's no consequences, man. So he says, see, the Lord's gonna bring consequences to the people, man. You know, so it says, if you had not murdered my chosen people, but you took great delight in striking them, when you were drunk and you boasted about killing them. Paint your face, you will be paid back for your work as a prostitute, and you will get what you have earned. I'll pay you back, said the Lord, for what you have done to my chosen people. I will bring distress upon you, and you will be put to death, and your children will starve, and your cities will be torn down. All them great goddamn Chinese cities, America cities, you know, all these great Paris and London and this and that, all this shit is built upon lies and robbery. Scripture say the prey departed not. You know, who's the prey? Who's the prey, man? We're the prey. We're the prey, and we're not departing from this place. Just like in Egypt of old, what did the Lord Moses tell Pharaoh? Say, let my people go, man. You know, but this motherfucker hardened his neck because the Lord put it on him. That's what this devil's doing today. Revelation 12 and 12. He coming down with great wrath, knowing he had but a short time. That's him hardening his neck. He ain't saying, well, let me be merciful to these poor blacks and Latins. They've suffered enough. Wow, you know, them Venezuelans, poor guys, man. You know, they gotta eat shit over there in Venezuela. Well, they can eat shit again and get on a plane and eat shit again. Go ahead and eat more shit. That's what he two middle fingers. That's why I put that image up there. That's what this devil said, man. I'm a pull my pants down and two middle fingers. You can kiss it. That's the whole point, man. That's the whole MO of this devil. And here you go, Jacob, looking at this man for help and look at him to solve something. Man, this administration, man, he ain't gonna be there for more than 4 years. All right, these 4 years right here, if you make it about these 4 years, we'll see. We'll see what happens in these. And look, man, the first couple of months already been hot, man. Already serving this goddamn revenge that this devil had for you hot, man. He ain't serving that plate cold. They say that the revenge of best served cold. Well, this devil coming in there, man, guns blazing, man. You know, guns blazing. Your people over there worried about some profanity, so-called harsh language. Your people worried about your people are some silly doves, man. As it says in Hosea the 9th chapter. That's why a majority of them gonna die. All right. And we're gonna start over with the aristocrats. That's what we're gonna start over with. Those that have a ruling class spiritual mindset, man, a faithful spirit, man, the Lord. That want to see the judgment of this damn society, man. They want to see the Lord reign on the earth. You know, your people weak as hell, man. They got a weak ass stomach. That's why they like the heathen. So, anyways, yeah, that's right. Matthew 10:34. I can't think not. I came to send peace on the earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. That's what the Lord is. That's what the Lord is bringing. A sword. So you will be put to death. 2 Corinthians 15:57. And your children will starve, and your cities will be torn down, and the people out of your country will be killed. And those in the mountains will starve, and in hunger and thirst will drive them to their own flesh, to eat their own flesh and drink their own blood. And you will be more miserable than anyone has ever been. But there will be still more punishment for you to come. And see, it's good to say the righteous will rejoice when wash their feet in the blood of the wicked, man. And Psalms 58:10, man. You know, hey, see, the Lord said we're gonna laugh at their calamity and mock them when their fear coming, man. You know. Okay, so it says, yeah, that's right, brother. That's right, man. That's right. That's right. Hosea 7:11. Yep. A silly dove. That's right. There you go. So it says, you will be more miserable than anyone that ever has been. Okay, 2 Corinthians 15:59. But there will still be more punishment to come for you. The army that destroyed Babylon will march through your country and devastate your peaceful cities. The army that devastated America is gonna come get you too. See, all you nations going into slavery. Ain't nobody gonna be. We just gonna leave some nation over there by themselves. You know, they're just gonna leave the gooks to their own device. No, every single one of you nations gonna be under the foot, under the yoke. Every single damn last one of you, because you all had a hand in the slavery of these people here, the 12 tribes. It said they will burn your country. They will burn up your. Okay, no, 60 verse again. The army that destroyed Babylon will march through your country and devastate your peaceful city, and they will destroy your beautiful country and leave most of it in ruins. Your country will be destroyed like straw in a fire. They will burn up all your forests and orchards, and all over your land, your cities and mountains will be covered with ruins. Your splendor will vanish, and your children will be carried off as prisoners, and your possession will be plundered. It said Isaiah 14:2, they shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids. See? Servants and handmaids. All right. Okay, so there you go. Okay, so you nations are accomplices. You're accessories to the crime. Okay, just like the scene of the Wolf of Wall Street, man. Okay, which is a great movie, one of the best that Leo ever did. Which brothers believe he's a Jake, which I have my doubts. I think that nigga's an Edomite. Yeah, either he's a great fucking actor, or because he plays the shit out of Edomite roles, man. He got the look of a perfect Edomite, and not just the outward appearance, but this nigga, he's just whatever, man. We look at the end of the day, it ain't for us to decide who's who, we shouldn't be talking about who's this, who that. We don't know. We can't decide. Really, the only ones that matter are the ones in the truth, man. If you can't receive this truth, then your ass a heathen, anyways. You not of the Lord, At this present juncture, even your own black ass cousins or your own, whatever Latino brothers, and they ain't even your brothers anyways. They're heathens anyways. So I'm debating about who's who. All right, that's not fruitful. Scriptures speak about the endless genealogies and genders, question that gender strifes. Here it is, brother, arguing about Bob Marley and Barack Obama. If Barack was, shit is irrelevant, you know. But anyways, Ecclesiastes 5:8. It says, if thou seest the oppression of the poor and violent perverting of judgment and justice in the province, marvel not at the matter, for he that's higher than the highest regarded, and there be higher than they. Moreover, the profit of the earth is for all. The king himself is served by the field. See, so the profit of the earth is for all, and these devils don't keep that type of energy. They don't keep that type of dealing. They deal treacherously, man. Okay, they deal treacherously. The earth is more than if you keep the land Sabbath and you don't frack the earth and you don't be a demon and hoard up the resources and pour chemtrails and make laws to prevent agriculture, if you don't do these type of things and kill off all the animals and destroy the ecosystem, then the earth will have enough to yield more than enough, man. Bountiful increase. The Lord says a land filled with milk and honey, man, flowing with milk and honey. Garden east of Eden, man. That's how the earth was before. All right. But now here it is, the earth has become a wasteland of unbalance, man. You got a bunch of cities where people just promote bullshit and trash everywhere and chemtrails and coal and fossil fuels, quote unquote. Here it is. The earth could be in a better state, man, if this devil will keep the laws of the Lord. But he's just not upright. He's just not upright. He's never going to do that. The only thing he's built for is blood, 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 greed, greed, blood, and Moism. That's it. So it says 2 Corinthians 11 and verse 41, for the earth thou hast not judged with truth. Even when he was in the Roman Empire, he never judged the earth with truth. When he was the Greeks, when he was all these nations being called by the names, the English Empire, it said it stretched from 1580 something to 1990. Well, hey, the British Empire, the white dude said it was stronger than America. That's bullshit. The dude I was watching the video earlier, that's bullshit. It was never stronger than America. Did they have nuclear missiles? I didn't think so. So no, they weren't stronger than America. All right, they wasn't stronger. See, this is the last kingdom. This is the strongest kingdom because they have missiles. They got more technology. They got more resources, and they got the whole compass of the earth. They can envelop it. They can circumnavigate this place. They can have military bases at 800 plus on all four corners of the earth. All right, so now this is the last empire. This is the most wicked and the most evil and the most powerful of any Edomite incarnation that he's ever had. So with that being the case, it says 2 Corinthians 11 and 41, for the earth has thou not judged with truth. Because when we're in power, we're going to judge the earth in truth, man, in equity and righteousness, according to the Lord. because he's gonna dwell with us, and he's gonna make sure we do things the right way. All right, because he ain't gonna let us fall again as he did before. He let us fall 7 times. Scripture say Proverbs 24:16. It says a just man falls 7 times. Us as a people, we've fallen 7 times, man. We've been in captivity many times, a complete number of times, and now this is the last one. Now this is the last one. So it says the 42nd verse, for thou hast afflicted the meek. All right, thou hast hurt the peaceable. We're the peaceable. Jacob is a plain man dwelling in tents. Thou hast loved liars and destroyed the dwellings of them that brought forth fruit. You came here and you destroyed the dwellings of them that brought forth fruit. We taught you how to wipe your ass and how to plant crops and how to rear up your children the right way and how to make sure their asses don't catch diseases and how they see. We taught you how to live, how to survive, how to thrive. And what did you do? Hey, another Leonardo DiCaprio movie. Children of the Flower Moon, Killers of the Flower Moon. I think the movie's called Killer of the Flower, with him and Robert De Niro, red nose ass. All right, both of their asses was doing dirt to the Native American tribes, killing off them slowly, poisoning them, and then taking the land rights. You know. So it says, "Thou hast destroyed the dwellings of them that brought forth fruit, and has cast down the walls of such as did thee no harm." We didn't do you no harm. See, you came after us when we was coming out after our father's death. You came after us. We never came after you. You came after Abel. Cain came after Abel. Abel didn't go after Cain. Abel didn't do nothing to you. All right? We didn't do nothing to you. We were minding our own damn business. You know? So it says 43rd verse, therefore is thy wrongful dealing come upon to the highest, and thy pride is unto the mighty. See, that wrongful dealing has come up to the highest. The highest also have looked upon the proud times. See, these are the proud times. When Esau's ruling, that's the proud times. All right, when you were ruling, he called it the dark age, the black age. We don't know what the fuck happened. 1,000 years of history, the Byzantine Empire, and all this shit was going on. All kind of technological advancements, all kind of inventions. We don't know what the fuck happened. You know, it was just a stone age where we don't know. It's just a bunch of record books got lost. But he could tell you what happened in 30 million years ago, 400 billion years ago. This nigga just making up numbers and stuff. 13.8 billion years ago, the universe just farted out the cosmos. That's what he said. It just happened. It was just a big bang, and the Most High just farted, and there was just a bunch of creations. No, that's not how it works. You don't see. That's how he would explain it. That's literally what they sit down, and in all seriousness, this is what they tell you, man. This is what they tell you, bro. This is the level of the ruler that you're dealing with. That's why the scripture say the error that proceed from the ruler, man. You know. So the 44th verse, the highest have looked down upon the proud times, and behold, they are ended, and his abominations are fulfilled. Therefore appear no more thou eagle. The eagle has landed. It says, nor thy horrible wings, nor thy wicked feathers, nor thy malicious heads, nor thy hurtful claws, nor thy vain body. See, the 12 Caesars are back here today. The 12 Caesars, all them Caesars came back as these presidents and these higher up elites and shit, you know, doing their dirt. You know, now you got Nero in office. That was one of the hurtful claws. That was one of them heads, man. Them wicked heads. You know, it says in Isaiah the 19th chapter, the cruel Lord. That's the new cruel Lord. You know. So it says that all the earth may be refreshed. See, the earth's gonna be refreshed when your ass appears no more. There's no more scamming. There's no more lying. There's no more fraud. All right. And may return being delivered from thy violence, that she may hope for the judgment and mercy of him that made her. See, that's what we're hoping for. All right, James 5:1 says, go now, you rich men, weep and howl, for your misery that shall come upon you. Your rich are corrupted, and your garments are moth-eaten. Your silver and gold is canker, and the rest of them shall be a witness against you, and shall eat your flesh as it were fire. Ye have heaped treasure for the last days. Behold, the hire of your laborers who have reaped down your field, which is you kept back by fraud, you know, cried, and the cries of them which have reaped are entered into the ears of the Lord of Sabaoths. And ye have lived in pleasure on earth, being wanton. Ye have nourished your hearts in the day of slaughter. You have see, that's how you got this money, by slaughter, by slaughtering the Native Americans, by slaughtering the black tribes, so-called blacks, the Southern Kingdom. You know, ye have condemned and killed the just. That's us. We're the just, and he does not resist you. Do you see Jake resisting them? You see Jake just lying down, opening them cheeks up, and making sure that their asses don't scream. You know, but see, the Lord told us to scream. All right. When this devil come against you with the scriptures, the law says, all right, if you find a damsel and she scream out as she's betrothed, then there is no sin in the damsel, man. There's no sin in her. When she screams out against the rapist. See, we're screaming out before the Lord. We're seeing the rapist coming, and he's trying to grape us, man, with the micro-C, with his New World Order, with his philosophy, with his Christianity. See, vocab and all them niggas are grapists, man. They're trying to force us against our will to convert to that dead-ass Christianity or whatever the hell they coming with, man. Actually, they don't even give a damn whatever you believe in, as long as you don't believe in the truth. Hey, you could just whatever you want to do. That's why you got these laws of do as thou wilt. Man, as long as you nigga worship Satan. What if your ass was worshiping Satan? They didn't give a damn. They wouldn't give a shit. They would be all right, cool. Them niggas are worshiping Satan. Shit. That's what we wanted anyways. But let you call the name of the Lord Yahweh by shimmy outside, you know, and now it's a problem. Now you the threat. You see? Now you the problem. You know? Your ass a mo, ain't nobody gonna mess with you. They gonna exalt you, throw you a parade like Billy Porter. They're gonna throw your ass a parade. What the fuck does Billy Porter do? Does anybody know? Every time there's a red carpet event, this nigga's front and center. Does anybody know what this nigga does? Is this nigga talented or something? But here you go. They're building this nigga a statue. They got the best designers in the industry making him shit. They got this nigga Christian Dior himself making this nigga shit. You know, they even brought back Gianni Versace from the grave, and he's making that nigga all his dresses and shit. You know what I mean, bro? Yeah, that's the type of society you live in, man. You know, where the wicked walk on every side, when the vilest men are exalted. Psalms 12:7. Okay. Yeah, so James 5:5. You have lived in pleasure on the earth and been wanton. It says in 1 Timothy 5:6. She that live in pleasure, dead while she liveth. Ye have nourished your hearts as in a day of slaughter. You condemn to kill the just, you did not resist you. Be patient, therefore, brethren, unto the coming of the Lord. Because as the coming of the Lord comes, all right, as the Lord comes, then what comes with him? Violence, great death, right? Judgment, deliverance as well. Destruction and deliverance, which is balance. You know. So it says, behold, the husbandman waited for the precious fruit of the earth as the elect. Behold, he has long patience for it until he received the early latter rain. Be also patient, establish your hearts, for the coming of the Lord draweth nigh. The coming of the Lord draweth nigh. Okay, Isaiah 33:1, it says, woe to thee that spoilest, and thou was not spoiled, and dealest treacherously, and they dealt not treacherously with thee. When thou shalt cease to spoil, thou shalt be spoiled. When thou shalt make an end to deal treacherously, they shall deal treacherously with thee. All right, because Jake is going to supplant you, man. Wisdom of Solomon 10 and the 15th verse. GNT. It says, wisdom once rescued an innocent and holy people from a nation of oppressors. You devils are a nation of oppressors, all of you. You're all oppressors. The little baby demon bitch that comes out the womb, she's an oppressor. As soon as she's born, she comes out speaking lies, talking about this nigga's Emmett Till. He touched me. He said I was pretty. That's how she did this. And as soon as little Swoozy come out the womb, she talking about this nigga looked at me the wrong way. Daddy, he touched me. He tried to grape me. You know. All right. So it says, she entered into the. It says wisdom once rescued an innocent and holy people from a nation of oppressors. She entered the soul of one of God's servants and stood up and to dreadful kings by performing miracles. She could see the Lord is going to perform miracles. She rewarded God's people for their hardships. She guided them along a miraculous journey. See, this truth is a miraculous journey, man. Because the spirit of wisdom went down with us into the pit, as it says in the first verse. Wisdom of Solomon 10:1. Wisdom protected the father of the world, the first man that was ever formed when he alone had been created. She saved him from his own sinful act. The first formed father of the world, it says in the regular King James, right? Now it says the 17th verse. She rewarded God's people for their hardships. She guided them along a miraculous journey. She gave them a shade during the day and brilliant starlight at night. She led them through the deep waters of the Red Sea, but she drowned their enemies and washed their bodies on the shore. And so the righteous looted the ungodly. We're going to spoil you devils. What's that mean? That means loot you. You know, like we play Assassin's Creed, you loot the body. You got to loot the body for resources, man. You playing any game, Last of Us, whatever the fuck, you know, you're over there looting the body, you know. We're going to loot you damn devils and your dead bodies. You know, not literally. We ain't gonna walk around looting every single one. You want to take what's left of your resources. The scripture say you're gonna suck the breast of the Gentiles. You know, it says so that the righteous looted the ungodly. They sang hymns to your holy name, O Lord. Together they praised you for defending them. That's why it says in Revelation, that the 15th chapter, they sung a new song. They sung a new song. You know, the song of Moses, as they was beholding the end. You know, Revelation 15:1, it says, and I saw another sign in heaven, great and marvelous, 7 angels. It says 7 angels having the 7 last plagues, for in them is filled up the wrath of the Most High. And I saw, as it were, a sea of glass mingled with fire. And them that had gotten the victory over the beast, and over his image, and over his mark, and over the number of his name, stand on the sea of glass, having a harp of harps of God. So it says having the victory over the beast, over his image, over the number of his name. So having the victory over the man, over the so-called white man. When the people talk about, oh, the man, you got to defeat the man. You know, you got to defeat the man. Well, the man is the red man. You know, they don't want to deal with that, with the reality. You know, they don't want to deal with what's really going on. You know, who he really is. You're talking about the government. No, it's all you devils. It's all you devils. So it says the third verse, and then they sang the song of Moses, the servant of the Most High, Yahweh Shem Shai, and the song of the Lamb, the Son, saying, great and marvelous are thy works, Lord Almighty. Just and true are thy way, King of Saints. See, that's the song we're going to be singing. See? So, Wisdom Solomon 10 and 20. And they sang hymns to your holy name, O Lord. Together they praised you for defending them. Wisdom gave speech to those who could not speak. She even caused babies to speak clearly. That's right. Out of the mouth of babes that have perfected praise, right? So there you go. Okay, so Psalms, the 123rd chapter, in the first verse, Lord, I look up to you, up to heaven, this is the GNT, where you rule. As a servant depends on his master, as a maid depends on her mistress, so we will keep looking for you, O Lord, power, until you have mercy on us. Be merciful to us, O Lord, be merciful. We have been treated with such contempt by the devil. We have been treated with such contempt by your whipping stick, by the white man. We have been mocked too long. See, enough is enough. That's why I named that lesson what I did. Enough is enough. All right, this devil done been pissing, shitting all over you, and at a certain point, enough is enough. At a certain point, your ass gonna, retaliate through the spirit of the Lord. You know, at a certain point, there's only so much one can take. You know, before the proverbial dam breaks. You know, there's so much deluge of shit you could take. You know, before the dam breaks, before the toilet clogs. You know, It says, we have been mocked too long by the rich and scorned by proud oppressors. We have been mocked too long by the rich and scorned by proud oppressors. All right. Psalm Ecclesiastes 4:1, GNT. It says, then I looked again and all the injustice that goes on in this world. The oppressed were crying and no one would help them. No one would help them because their oppressors had power on their side. Everybody want to seek the ruler's favor. Proverbs 29:26. Many seek the ruler's favor, but every man's judgment comes from the Most High. So it says, I envy those who are dead and gone. They are better off than those who are still alive. Yeah, you laugh and joke. Oh, well, so-and-so died. Irv Gotti died, and this one died. And another one bites the dust. Well, they're better off than you. Shit, at least they ain't got to suffer. Shit, you still here suffering. You know? It says, but better off than others are those who have never been born, who have never seen the injustices that go on in this world. I have also learned why people work so hard to succeed. It is because they envy the things that their neighbors have, but it's useless. It's like chasing the wind, right? Because you work to fill a bag with holes here, Haggai 1:6. I mean, it's all vanity, and that's what the King Solomon came to find out. That's what the Lord Yahushua came to find out, as he lived many carnations like you did. The Lord lived many lives, when he was here. He had to fall 7 times like you did. That's why it says Hebrews 11 and the 25th verse on down. It says that he was touched in all points as we are. He was tempted in all points such as we are. We have a high priest. No, that's not the 25th verse. My bad. We have a high priest. No. 4 and 14. My bad. 4 and 14. Thinking about something else. Seeing then we have a high priest, Hebrews 4 and 14, that is passed into the heavens, Yahushua, the Son of God. Let us hold fast our profession, for we have not a high priest which cannot be touched with the feelings of our infirmities, all the hell we go through. Right, like them Christians, you be seeing the little commercials they be putting up. They be like, he gets us, They put the Jesus and then they us. It's fucking cringeworthy. It's like a goddamn Kobe Bryant got milk commercial or something like that. Like back in the day, they had Yao Ming and Tracy McGrady doing commercials. They'll have Allen Iverson and Carmelo, doing a got milk commercial. Now they don't even do that shit no more. now they don't even promote that shit no more. Now they just promote some synthetic drink for you to drink, and they'll put Angel Reese, little manly looking ass, up there, or they'll put goddamn Brittany Griner up there. And they'll have her promote some shit. Caitlin Clark looking like a little boy, like an 11-year-old boy, They'll have her up there, man, promoting that shit. But it says, Wisdom of Solomon 16 and 1, GNT. And it says, and it was so appropriate that these people were punished by such creatures, tormented by swarms of them. But you, O Lord, did not punish your people in this way. Instead, you showed them kindness. You sent them quails to eat, a rare and delicious food to satisfy their hunger. You did all this so that the idolaters, when they were hungry, would be unable to eat because of the disgusting creatures sent to them. Your people, however, suffered hunger only a short while. Then they ate the finest food. It was necessary for the oppressors to suffer relentless need. So you devils gonna suffer relentless need, man. All right. You're gonna suffer relentless need, man, as we did. All right. You're gonna suffer relentless need, man. While your people saw how their enemies were being tormented, when terrible, fierce snakes attacked your people and were killing them with their poison, you did not remain angry long enough to destroy your people. This trouble lasted only for a little while. As a warning, then you gave them a healing symbol, the bronze snake, to remind them of what your law requires. Yeah, the serpent lifted up in the wilderness, all right, which that was the representative of our Lord, all right, that was sacrificed for our people, Now it says Isaiah 49:1, it says, listen to me, O distant nations, you people who live afar off. I was born, the Lord chose me and appointed me to be his servant. He had made my words as a sharp sword. With my own hand, he protected me. He made me like an arrow, sharp, ready for his use. He said to me, Israel, you are my servant. Because of you, people will praise me. I said, I have worked, but how hopeless it is. I have used up my strength, but have accomplished nothing. I have spent my strength for naught, right? So it says, so it says, yet I can trust the Lord to defend my cause. They at the end of the commercial, they said all of us. Yeah, that's right. That shit lame as hell. That shit is lame as hell. They put a yes us. He gets us. Man, that shit lame as hell, man. Any of you dumb niggas believing that shit, you deserve what's coming to you, man. Them niggas literally look, anything this devil spoon feed you is nonsense, man. You know, that's right. Yeah, that should be funny, man. But it says, I have worked, Isaiah 49:4. I said I have worked, but how hopeless it is. I have used up my strength, but have accomplished nothing. Yet I can trust the Lord to defend my cause. He will reward me for what I do. Before I was born, the Lord appointed me, and he had made me his servant to bring back his people, to bring back the scattered people of Israel. The Lord gives me honor, and he is the source of my strength. The Lord said to me, I have a greater task for you, my servant. Not only will you restore me to greatness, not only will you restore to greatness the people of Israel who have survived, but I will make you a light to the nations so that all the world may be saved. Israel's holy God and Savior says to the one who is deeply despised and who is hated by the nations and is the servant of rulers. Kings will see you released and will rise to show their respect to you, and princes also shall see it. And they will bow low to honor you. And this will happen because the Lord has chosen his servant, the holy God of Israel, keeps his promises. This is the Lord says to his people, when the time comes to save you, I will show you favor and will answer your cries for help. And I will guard and protect you through you make a covenant with all people. And I will let you settle once again in your land, which is now laid waste. And I will say to the prisoners, go free, and to those who are in darkness, come out to the light. And they will be like sheep that graze on the hills, and they will never be hungry or thirsty. And the sun and desert heat will not hurt them, for they will be led by one who loves them, and he will lead them to the springs of water. And I will make a highway across the mountains and prepare a road for my people to travel. And my people will come from a far away, from the north and the west, and from Aswan in the south. Sing heavens, shout for joy, O earth, and let the mountains burst into songs. The Lord will comfort his people, not all people, his people. Right? He will have pity on his suffering people. But the people of Israel said, the Lord have abandoned us, he have forgotten us. The Lord answers, can a woman forget her own baby and not love the child she bore? If a man, so like if a mother, even if a mother should forget her child, I would never forget you. Jerusalem, I can never forget you. Right? I have written your name on the palm of my hands. Those who will rebuild you are coming soon, and those who will destroy you will leave. Look around and see what's happening. Look around and see what's happening, man. As it says in Ephesians 5:15, be circumspect, man. Your people are assembling. They are coming home. As I surely live, surely as I am the living power, you will be proud of your people. As proud as a bride is of her jewels. Your country was ruined and desolate, but now it will be too small for those who are coming to live there. That's right. That's why we're going to need to expand to the other parts of the world, the other parts of the galaxy, the other parts of the observable universe, as the devil says. Talk about the observable universe, what your ass could see with that telescope of yours. See, you can't even see not 1% of the universe. You devils can't see not 1% of the universe. You can't travel out this place, and you damn sure can't see it through no goddamn dark telescope, man. Because you got all kind of things. You got all kind of things you can't see, you can't touch. We're gonna be able to touch these things, with our angelical hands, man. We're gonna be able to see this in person, Go through a black hole and go through a portal, go teleport to the other side of the universe. That's the type of spiritual power that the angels got, man. They could be at one second here, another second in the spiritual realm. That's a whole nother dimension. The spiritual realm is a whole nother dimension. That's the third heaven, man. You know, or the third heaven, man. The heaven that the apostle Paul went up into, man. You know, in 2 Corinthians, the 12th chapter. I believe it's the 12th chapter. He said he's seeing things that are not lawful for men to utter. Yeah, 12th chapter. Yeah. Yep, that's correct. Okay, now it says, your people who were born in exile, that's all of us, will one day say to you, this land is too small and we need more room to live in. That's why John 14:2, in my father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would not have told you this. You know? So it says, then you will say to yourself, who bore all these children for me? I lost my children and could have no more. I was exiled, driven away. Who brought these children up? I was left alone. Where did all these children come from? That's how much children you're gonna have, man. All these children, you'll forget their names. Wait, huh? Who are you? Wait, who's your mama? Oh, damn. Nah, I'm just messing. I just playing, man. You gonna be perfect. You ain't gonna forget nothing. You gonna know. You gonna have 6,000 children. You gonna remember all of them. You know, I remember you. You were a bad little sucker. You was a bad little sucker, man. You know. It says the sovereign Lord says to his people, I will signal to the nations, they will bring your children home, and kings will be your fathers, will be like fathers to you, and queens will be like your mother. Kings shall be thy nursing fathers, queen thy nursing mothers. All right, the original, the old King James says it better. You know, it says it better. It hits home more. You know, and in this particular instance, you know. But it says they will bow low before you and honor you. That's what a servant does. He bows his head when there's a superior force over him. We're gonna be the superior force, the Israelites, starting with the elect. You know, against the children of Israel, Exodus 11:7, shall not a dog move his tongue. You motherfuckers not be able to speak without being allowed to speak, man. All right, you see everybody's running their mouth. The scriptures say what? The earth shall be silent before the Lord, man. Matter of fact, let's get that. The earth shall be quiet before the Lord. See, right now it's too much fucking noise, man. Too much niggas talking. Everybody got a voice. You know, too much bullshit talk. Too much empty talk. See, the only ones supposed to be speaking are the men understanding, man. First Peter 4:11 again. All right. If any man shall speak, he gonna speak as the oracles of the Most High. Let your conversation only be as becometh the gospel. All right. Anything other than that is evil. Scripture say Matthew 5:39, man. All right. Let your yea be yea or nay be nay. Anything other than that proceed of evil. You know, too much talking, too much shit talking, man, going on in society. Habakkuk 2:20. But the Lord, Yahweh by Shimei Shai, is in his holy temple. Let all the earth keep silence before him. See, let everybody shut their goddamn mouths. All right, at the presence of the Most High, man. At the presence of the Israelites. Okay, so Isaiah 49 and verse 23, they will bow down low before you and honor you. They will humbly show their respect for you. They will shut their damn mouths. They ain't gonna be talking about you a black man and this and that. You're a minority. Look at this guy. Look at this dude. You know, look at these people. Those people. You know, your kind. Can you take away a soldier's loot? Can you rescue the prisoners of a tyrant? The Lord replies, this is just what's going to happen. See, the prisoners of the tyrant. Who's the prisoners of the tyrant? That happens to be a little OU. It says, this is just what's going to happen. The Lord replies, this is what's going to happen. The soldiers' prisoners will be taken away, and the tyrant's loot will be seized. You so-called white people, you ain't going to be able to file for bankruptcy. like DJ Trump did, man. Hey, if my assets are kind of being kind of liquidated or fucked up, look, I don't want to lose 666 Trump Tower. Shit. Well, hey, I'll just declare bankruptcy. See, your loot's gonna be seized, man. See, your loot will be seized. The tyrant's loot will be seized. I will fight against whoever fights you, and I will rescue your children. See, you got to be rescued, man. Ransomed. It said, I will make your oppressors kill each other. The Russian against the American, the American against the Russian, the European devil against the American devil, the French against the American, the UK against the American, the Rothschild against the other banking family, the Rockefeller, this one, that. The elites are having a war within themselves. That's why I said I beheld if Satan falling from heaven as lightning. And it also says that if Satan cast out Satan, how shall his kingdom stand? You know, so that's the banking families fighting over control. The white man fighting the Russian against the American. They've been fighting since the Cold War era. That's why they lied about the space landing, the moon landing, so they could get one up on the Russians and also keep their American supremacy above the earth and have their people believe that they're making advancements and shit, breakthroughs, scientific breakthroughs. You know, but really they didn't do a damn thing except lie. So it says Isaiah 49 and 26, I'll make your oppressors kill each other, and they will be drunk with murder and rage. Then all people will know that I am the Lord Yahweh, the one who saves you and sets you free. They will know that I am Israel's powerful God, the Israel's power. That I am Israel's powerful God. Everyone's gonna notice when I sanctify myself in your sight and in the sight of the heathen in you and your people. So Zephaniah 3 and 14 and GNT, sing and shout for joy. People of Israel, rejoice with all your heart. With Jerusalem, the Lord has stopped your punishment. He has removed all your enemies. The Lord, the King of Israel, is with you. There is no reason to be afraid now. The time is coming when they will say to Jerusalem, do not be afraid, city of Zion. Do not let your hands hang limp. The Lord your God is with you. His power gives you victory. The Lord will delight in you, and in his love, he will give you a new life. A new life. And he will sing and be joyful for you, over you, as joyful as people at a festival. The Lord says, I have ended the threat of doom and taken away your disgrace. See, we're under the threat of doom all day long. And the Lord is going to take away our disgrace. The time is coming, and I will punish your oppressors. I will punish your oppressors. The time is coming where I will punish your oppressors. I'll rescue all the lame and bring the exiles home. And all the world will praise them. The time is coming. I will bring your scattered people home, and I'll make you famous throughout all the world and make you prosperous once again. The Lord has spoken this. All right. So yeah, with that, man, enough is enough of you goddamn devils, you know, perverting the earth, causing mischief, being demons, you know, pulling the old proverbial Wolf of Wall Street play, you know. Enough is enough of all this nonsense, man. The time of you devils have come to an end, man. So it behooves you tribes, you know what I'm saying, to get from up under his shadow, man. You know, and be protected by the shadow of the Lord's wings, man. You know. So with that, I leave it there. I say call like Hawa, by Hashem Shai, by Hashem Harukakodash. The boss to our apostles, elders. All right, peace I take to your elect out there. I'm gonna read this brother's last few scriptures here. Psalms 12 and 2. It said they speak vanity, everyone's neighbor, with flattering lips, and a double heart they speak. And the Lord shall cut off all the flattering lips, and the tongue that speak proud things. Who have said with our tongue we will prevail, and our lips are our own. Who is Lord over us? See, the Lord is going to reign over you, man. It said Luke 19:27. He that is will not that I reign over him, bring hither and slay before me. So the Lord going to slay that dragon that's in the sea, pursuing Isaiah the 27th chapter in the first verse. All right, he going to pierce Leviathan, that crooked serpent, man. All right, that's in the midst of the seas, in the midst of the people, man. You know, and he gonna establish his rulership upon this green earth here, man. All right, so with that, shalom, shalom. Wow, Baba Bo.